29 days till the election, according to every time I log into whatever social media account I'm looking at, is reminding me, who are you voting? They're digging into your information. Folks, they already know. They already know the numbers. They already know who believes what. And a lot of what you believe has been fed to you through a various PSYOP programs that have been running to control your limbic system. Once the social media companies figured out which part of your brain lights up when, based on the information that they give you, then they can change the very way you think, which then changes the way that you perceive the world. So, like we said, go back 5 years ago when we knew the election, the 2016 election, was not a normal election, that the lead up to it was not a normal time. And it was at that time that the best thing you could have done would be stick with us and keep first principles first. Okay, your faith is rock solid. You love your family. You love your country, law and order. Okay, and then treat others as you'd like to be treated. It's very, very simple. And then you go through a day full of love, full of positivity, full of giving, full of an ordered life where you listen before you speak, and you do so in an open-hearted, empathetic way. And if you continue to endeavor in that process, one day you're going to be dead. Not everybody's wired that way. Not everybody woke up and wished death on the president. When Donald Trump was diagnosed via real or not, how would you know? Why would you trust anything the government has told you in as long as you've been listening to hardcore metal or punk rock? So take everything for a grain of salt. Now, what we do have is you have, again, like what did Donald Trump say today? Do not let COVID dominate your life. Okay, now for those of us, maybe you don't give a shit about it. All right. Like, you know, who had a good point? Rush Limbaugh the other day had a good point. He says, if you don't have any experience with it, you look at it one way. If you know someone who's had it or you've had it, you look at it at a different way. And if you know somebody who's died from it, then you totally look at it a different way. The only reason I can be completely outside of the bubble of what this is because there's someone who is the very opposite me, who's freaked out in their home, mask in the car, whatever it's, whatever that end of the spectrum exposes itself as. So when our fearless leader, King Mr. Donald Trump, said, hey, I've got it, and I'm going in to see the blue check media just wish death, to see the questions that were asked. We pointed out last night, I did a quick drop in on Whiskey and the Surfer, and just look at the A-B scenarios. Again, if you're not a person who wishes death upon other people, okay, then that means people exist who do that, and they've exposed themselves as who they are and what they do on their various social medias. Okay, and it's there for you to read, and they're just telling you that is what they believe. They hate this man. We've spent the last 5 years in growth and positivity and just gratitude. Again, the complete opposite spectrum of that is a person with no hope, who lives in complete despair, who only has hatred, and then would run to the socials to wish death upon the president. And so what we have now is we have a president of a certain age, over the age group where this virus can affect you the most if you have comorbidities. Okay, comorbidity, folks, might just be an anxious mind that just dwells on something. Now you take a person that already hates Donald Trump, that's already dwelling on this, it's already built up COVID to be this monstrous thing, who wears the mask everywhere they go. And what they've done is they've now taken a person in this age bracket who has the disease, okay? They've lauded all of this vitriol and hate, all right? And it's going to get worse. The things that are going to come out on all sides are going to be absolutely there to freak you out if you choose to allow it to, okay? That's just what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is going to happen regardless of whether or not you are accepting or resisting to it. So now you know. Be a forward-thinking, positive person, full of hope and gratitude, and you will navigate this perfectly, okay? So what we have here is you have the A slot now, elderly man, COVID. They wish death upon him. The people who said that they hate the cops all of a sudden are scared of the Secret Service getting sick. The people who said that he should be in a 14-day quarantine, but as soon as Kayleigh McEnany, it comes down with the illness, and then where did that argument go? It had to go because they were around her. Again, watch the flip-flop. And what they're going to do is, because, folks, not everybody watches this stuff day in and day out like you and I consume it, all right? They get blips here, blips there. They get stuff on commercials and stuff that they've heard hearsay, okay? And so what we're going to have, all right, is an opportunity, more than likely what is coming. The A-B scenario that they're going to give the drive-by viewer or the person that is, doesn't get much of this information is that they've now passively or actively now, because they're becoming more attuned to the election, they watched a media that has never wished death upon a president once in their lifetime now wishes death upon the president. I would imagine what we're going to see is a flip of the coin where somebody in the other camp is going to have a COVID issue themselves, targeted or not, real or not, and you're going to watch the same media completely just fawn and just, oh my God, why? And every question will be positive and uplifting. Whereas what we've just experienced over the next couple of days was every question was here to put doubt. How does he react to that? What's his temperature now? I don't believe the temperature, believe science unless it's that doctor. Believe women unless it's that spokesperson. It's a goof, and it's going to continue to be a goof, and it's going to continue to get more wild as we come down the stretch here. So again, things that you will never fathom in a million years, you will experience the next 29 days. Okay. If you're starting to read the tea leaves, know that what may happen, okay, and it's something that we've been talking about here, you may have a day one big win. And the team that's going to have that big win is going to want to call the win. And the other team is going to say, no, we're not giving up. We're going to go to the courts. We're going to go to the ballots. We're going to go right to the media who spent 5 years hating this country. And now we'll steal an election right out from underneath you. Would you put it past them? What have we experienced in the last 5 years? What have we experienced in the last 5 months and in the last 5 days here on October 5th? So I just want to drop in and say that, do you have breath in your body? Do you have gratitude and thanks that it's there? You never know what your day is going to bring you. The wife and I went to a wine tasting. Did I think I was going to get my picture next to the world's largest frying pan? No, I didn't. And so things like that you did not expect will befall your reality. And to be, again, imagine a person who's just maybe you're pissed or you're in your phone or you're doing something other than being completely present in your moment. Maybe you missed the sign you're driving by that says the world's biggest frying pan. Not me. I see it, and I said, where are we going? And we're going, and we're signing the guest book. So I don't know what town it was in. Look it up. It's here. So that's it. On the show today, we've got some Hall & Oates. We've got some Guttermouth, and that's it. Enjoy the show. It drops 6 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock Pacific Mountain. So you guys figure it out. It's on the internet. It's there whenever you grab it at whiskeyandthesurfer.com. It's on the Soundstooth app. Rockfin.com/JT is where you get the video. And if you want songs, come on my Facebook page and drop a URL, a YouTube song, whatever you'd love to hear. And we're going to get that on. So enjoy these songs. And thanks for checking out the podcast. If you could rate, review. All right. And then follow me on YouTube at John Toll so I can get enough subscribers so I can go live. you know, so I can do that until they kick me off that platform. Also, do not argue with anybody on Twitter. They are looking to start banning you, so don't get caught up in it. God bless America.